Welcome everyone to My AI Live. Today is Tuesday, May 28th. My AI Live, we get together every Monday through Friday at 11 a.m. Eastern Time, 8 a.m. Pacific. And we get together and show you the incredible My AI system. We show you how to build on social media, how to build those successful businesses. We also give you some tips and tricks about social media, mindset, business building, relationship building, and all of the things that you need to be successful. For those of you who are regulars, you're probably looking and saying, Elizabeth, that doesn't look like your pink background. That looks like a Starbucks. And you would be right. I am staying in Estes Park, Colorado, and the internet there is not so great. I have a cabin, and last time I stayed there, the internet was fabulous. And somehow this morning, it's not working very well. So I made the decision to drive over here. And the reason I love doing these trainings while I'm traveling is because I want you to see how to use the My AI system even when you are traveling, right? Because here's the thing, we can do it on the computer, but we can also do this on our phone, right? We have the ability to be able to not turn on Pandora, hit the wrong button. We have the ability to use the My AI system right here on our phone. So we have our phone right here, and I could take selfies and post them on social media. I could take pictures of what I'm doing, where I'm going, and all of those different things right from my phone. So as big of a fan as I am of the computer, the phone is equally as great because on the go, you can do this. Now, why would you do things on the go? First of all, lifestyle posts. We talk about those a lot, right? Using your lifestyle posts to showcase your life so people will want to join your tribe. The other thing is that for those of you who are doing any in-person meetings, networking events, or anything like that, when you post those things, you post what you're doing, you're posting what you're learning, you're posting all of this, that really actually brings connection also. So that one's a great thing as well. So today we're going to go ahead and do our posts, and we're getting off of a holiday weekend. So some of the things that we could do after a holiday weekend is asking what people did, right? Starting conversations. Or, hey, so thankful because of my business, I get to stay on vacation for a while, right? Those kinds of posts, and then talking about your life, talking about what you're doing, talking about what you're learning. These can be really great kinds of posts. Now, for Nina, she's going to talk a lot about hair, right? She's building this hair brand, does amazing hair. So she's building a hair brand. Steve's building a coaching business. Ray's building a coffee business. So what I want you to think about today is, as you have come off this holiday weekend, if you're in the US, what is it that you have learned from this weekend? What is it that you are coming back into? Because here for me, I'm actually still out on the road, right? I'm on the road until tomorrow, where I fly to Dallas, and then I go to an event. I go to the Association of Network Marketing Professionals event there, and then I come home. So my vacation didn't really stop because I had to be back to work on Tuesday. I'm doing my work from wherever I want to be at. I could be in Italy and doing my work. I had the neatest conversation with Adrian, when we first came over to Nowsite, and everybody went remote. The entire team is remote for Nowsite, and we build our businesses and we build our other things. And I've got the coaching business and my network marketing business. And I also have Extraordinary You, which is my community where we do mindset and business training and help people, build their businesses. So I've got all these different things. And so as I was having this conversation with Adrian, it was really, really neat because he's like, I was talking to him about, wanting to go to Paris and wanting to go to Italy and wanting to see things and stuff. And he's like, Elizabeth, you're free. You can go do whatever you want. You can do your stuff from anywhere. You can go Airbnb your place and go spend a month in Italy. And as I was thinking about that, I thought, you know what? That's exactly the life that I had on my vision board. That's exactly the kind of life I've always wanted. I've never been good at sitting in an office from 9 to 5. I'm a bad employee. I'll tell you. I'm like Mark Cuban says he's a bad employee. That's me. I'm a terrible employee. I'm a fantastic entrepreneur, but I am a terrible employee, right? And so for me, I had to find a life and a lifestyle that worked for me. Exactly, Blakester. So Blakester put some emphasis in that. So here's the thing. What we got to think about is, what lifestyle are you creating, and what lifestyle do you want to share with other people, right? You know, I'm blessed. My mom is not doing well, and she just texted me right before this, and I'm a little worried. She's like, I am super sick. And I'm like, oh gosh. Okay, so as soon as I get off here, I'm going to call her. But here's the thing. Because of what I do and the lifestyle I built, I have the ability to go do that. I have the ability to just go work from her place. I have the ability to rearrange stuff. I have the ability to be where I need to be. Right now, all of you have that exact opportunity with your business. You have that opportunity to share that kind of lifestyle with your business. And so today, when you're thinking about your post, think about what was important to you, why you started your business. What was the decision factor? Did you not want to work for somebody else anymore? Did you want more freedom to travel? Did you want an income, an asset income? What was it that you actually wanted to do? And let's make a post on that today, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. First of all, do we have anybody brand new here? Anybody new? Put a 1 in the chat. Put a 1 in the chat if we do have anybody new. Yep. I understand that, Joy. Yep. I am not a desk person. I'm not even at my desk. I have to stand up and move around and all that other stuff. So, okay, anybody brand new, put a 1, put a 7 in the chat if you have been here before and learned a lot of great things. I am going to set up for our demo today. And first of all, I want you to see where you will find your replay. So you're going to find your replay here at the official corporate Nowsite group. The official corporate Nowsite group is where you want to be to find your replays. You want to make sure that you are part of this group, because this is where all of your information is. This is where all of the announcements are made. Anything you need to know is going to be here, right? And so you can scroll down and you will see the lives here. Now, let me move this out of the way. See if I can get this out of the way. If you want to know more about me, you can find me right here. My name is Elizabeth Larson. I am a personal and business transformation coach, author, speaker, trainer. I have been doing this for a very, very long time. I've built businesses successfully online. And more importantly, I help people believe in themselves that they can do it as well. You don't have to be perfect. You don't have to be brilliant. You don't have to be showcased or any of these other things that people try to tell you. You just have to be able to be real and authentic and care about people and follow the steps. And you can actually build the things that are important to you as well. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to come over here to our Nowsite system. And from right here, you're going to be a social media star. Now, to be a social media star, there are 3 things that you need to do each day. Now, you want to make this a habit, right? All of this needs to be a habit. And if it's not a habit, that's when you're going to get into trouble, right? Because it's habits that build everything. So first things that we're going to do, we're going to post on social media. This is our message out to the world. So when we're traveling or we're doing things or anything else, we want to make sure to showcase that message and put that out to the world of what makes us different for everybody else. Because for those of you who are in network marketing, there's a lot of people in your company. Why should they join you? Why should they buy from you? That is what building the tribe is about, right? So the second thing we're going to do is we're going to comment on other people's posts. The reason that we comment on other people's posts is because there's only a small percentage of people that are going to see your posts, right? Only a small percentage of your whole amount of people that follow you. If you have thousands of followers, you can count on probably 10% of people seeing your message. And that's if you're doing great. And if you're not, if you've only got a couple hundred followers, think about the 10% of that. That's probably the messages going out. So if we comment on other people's posts, 2 things are going to happen. One, if we comment on at least 10 to 28 people's posts out there, it's going to help our own algorithm, right? The second thing is we're going to be able to start conversations with other people. We're not waiting for them to come to us. We're actually going and starting conversations with them. Last thing, we're going to start conversations. Number 3 is all about starting conversations from those comments or from our happy birthday posts and things like that. So let's go ahead and post on social media. Type a post. I'm going to do a selfie AI today. And in order to do a selfie AI, what I'm going to do is I already took a selfie just a few minutes right before this training. It's not the best selfie, but it will work. I'm going to take this and put this over to my MacBook Air just because I like being able to see. I don't have my glasses with me or else I would have done this whole thing on the phone. It's the only thing about the phone is that I can't quite see. Okay, so I'm going to take this and upload the image, right? Now, here's what's really neat about the selfie AI. The AI is going to read your photo. It's going to look and see what it sees in there. You can change your business or product. I tend not to because the AI already gives me everything that I always want. So I never have to change it. I could if I want to, but I don't have to. I also have these options for objectives: inspire, entertain, educate, promote. I've got all of these. Now, what do I want the caption to be about? Loving, I am at Estes Park and so thankful to be here because I made the decision to have a lifestyle I love. I have the ability to travel and enjoy my life in a way that was not when was desk. What is your favorite place to go to? Come on. Am I back? All right. All right. Switch to tethering. Goodness gracious. Okay. Dave, you were supposed to tell me. You're supposed to tell me that my Zoom was off. Like, how would he be able to do that, right? All right. Just got to tease you a little bit. All right. Here we go. All right. So I uploaded my selfie AI to selfie AI. And I chose to use selfie AI today because, first of all, it's a picture of me. And second of all, I wanted to read the picture, right? So I'm at Estes Park and so thankful to be here because I made the decision with all my typos to have a lifestyle I love. I have the ability to travel and enjoy my life in a way that was not possible when I was tied to a desk. What is your favorite place to go? Comment below. Okay. So I want to add one other thing in here because I want people to realize that this isn't about me and everything I get to do. This is about helping other people. Now I help others to have that same life while I get to travel and see the people I love. Okay. What's your favorite place to go? Yeah. All right. That's good enough. I'm going to generate and I'm going to let the AI work this from here. Now, again, we're not doing this to be like, you know, look at me and all that other stuff. That has nothing to do with it. What we want to do is give inspiration to other people that they can have this kind of life too, that they can do the hard work. And I'll tell you something, it's not easy. It is hard work. You know, I'm not going to lie to you. it's not easy because you got to do a lot of mindset work and other stuff. What does make it easier is the My AI. Like, you guys are so blessed compared to where I started out, like, or many of us who have been doing this for a long time, because this really makes a difference. Okay, so let's do this. Grateful to be in wonderful Estes Park. Look at those, look at this, snow on the mountains. Now, I'm not the biggest cold fan, but it's gorgeous. All right, grateful to be in wonderful Estes Parks. Thanks to choosing a lifestyle I love, I get to travel and help others live their dreams too. Do you have a favorite destination? Comment below. Let's inspire each other to explore more. I love this. Now, let's go over to Instagram. I want to see the Instagram version of this. Feeling so grateful to be soaking in the beauty of Estes Park. Thanks to choosing a lifestyle I love, I get to travel and help others live their dreams too. Do you have a favorite destination? Comment below. Let's inspire each other to explore more. Love that. Now, next one, LinkedIn. Now, why would you put this kind of post on LinkedIn? I want you to think about that. Why would you put this kind of post on LinkedIn? Professional site. Why would you do that? Because a lot of people on there, first of all, there are people on there who are looking for a job. And second of all, there are people on there who are working a job that they hate. So in knowing those two things, LinkedIn is a very, very great network to build upon, especially when you're talking about lifestyle. So feeling incredible grateful to be soaking in the majestic beauty of Estes Park. By choosing a lifestyle I'm truly passionate about, I not only get to travel the world, but also help others realize their dreams. Do you have a favorite destination that inspires you? Share below. Let's explore. Let's inspire each other to explore more of this beautiful world. Travel goals, live your dreams. All right, I'm going to get started with LinkedIn. Now, do I need to download the image again? No, I just uploaded it, so I don't need to download it again. I can. Now, I'm going to come over here to LinkedIn, and then I am going to post. And then let's do this. I'm going to add something else in here. Do you want to create this kind of lifestyle for yourself? Put me in the comments or DM me. Would love to show you how I have done this. Now, I almost always put something in there, because the one time that I don't may be the time that somebody sees it that really needs to see it, right? Okay, so there's my picture. I'm going to put the picture in here. There's my photo. I'm going to hit next. Now I've got my post, I've got my photo, and I'm going to hit my post, right? Boom, done. Okay, so there's my post. Feeling incredibly grateful to be soaking in the majestic beauty of Estes Park. By choosing a lifestyle I'm truly passionate about, not only get to travel the world, but also help others realize their dreams. Do you have a favorite destination that inspires you? Share below. Let's inspire each other to explore more of this beautiful world. Do you want to create this kind of lifestyle for yourself? Put a me in the comments or DM me. I'd love to show you how I've done this. Now, here's the thing. You're probably not going to get a ton of comments on a post like this, but the comments you get will be great conversations if you actually, get back with those people. So there's our post for the day. Now, what I want to do is have us all do our post. Now, some of you went on vacation over the Memorial Day weekend. Some of you worked over the Memorial weekend. Whatever it was that you did, let's make a lifestyle post and talk about the reasons why we chose the business that we're in, that we are choosing each day to continue building a life that we love instead of living the mediocrity that a lot of people just stay in. For a lot of us, we said, no, we're not going to be that person. We're going to go and have a life that we actually love. So let's go ahead and make those posts. We're going to put a 5-minute timer up on the screen for us so we can do that. And actually, I've never had that problem, Cheryl. Like, not at all. But I also don't tell people where I live either. All right, let's go ahead. I'm going to put a 5-minute timer up. And let's go there. Timer and 5 minutes. All right, let's go ahead and make our posts. And then in 5 minutes, we'll come back and see everybody else's post as well. Okay, we're going to do some questions while we are doing the timer at the same time. And first of all, if you have any questions, please feel free to put up your hand. Deborah, did you have a question today, hon?
Yeah, well, yes, I have a question. So I had a birthday on the 25th. I put a post before that my birthday was coming up, and then I put a post on my birthday. And so I've got a lot of responses, like 70 something responses. So now my question is, how do I handle all of that? Because in the past, I've gone in and kind of responded to each one. But it's like, okay, that's a lot of posts. And I posted it on several of the social media.
Yeah, you know what? First of all, it's a lot of comments. So I think my last birthday, I had like 500 or 600 like all together messages and stuff like that. It was insanity. Here's the thing I want you to think about. If Martina, Coach Martina, I'm going to use you as an example, honey. If she sends me a birthday message because she really admires me or likes me or, you know, thinks I'm funny or thinks I'm pink or whatever, you know, whatever she thinks about me, and I don't respond back to her, she's not going to have the same excitement, you know? And so I know it's super, super tough to respond to all of the people, but and it takes a couple of days. And a lot of times what I'll do is like make a post and say, hey, I'm going to respond to each one of you. I love you all. I'm working through all my thank yous. Thank you, thank you, thank you, you know, and stuff like that. But the people that you don't respond to may not have the same excitement later on. And it's really all about conversations. If it was me, I would make a concerted effort to respond to each person and thank them. At least if it's on the post, at least responding to the post, thank you so much. And I wouldn't do it all at once. I would do it over a couple of days because that will help your algorithm also. Private messages, I would absolutely try to respond to all of them. And it's tough. I'll tell you, I know it's tough. But I think what I think about is the person who you're really inspiring them. Like they're really super inspired by you and they're all excited about what you're doing. And maybe they're even close to signing up with you. And if you don't ever respond, you know, it kind of leaves a different energy for them. Does that make sense?
Yes, absolutely.
So that's kind of me. Martina, I'm going to call on you. Would you agree with that? Because you get a lot of birthday messages too. I can't hear you.
Hello?
There you are.
Yes, I didn't hear you.
So if you got a ton of birthday responses, you would respond to all, you would want to try to respond to all of yours as well, right?
Yeah, I would.
Okay. All right.
I mean, I guess it just depends on how many there are. Sometimes I put out a global message to everybody too, because sometimes it's just impossible. I mean, I've had before where there's maybe a couple hundreds of people.
Yeah, I had like 400 or 500. No, it was 500 or 600 last time. And you know, I make a concerted effort to go. Thanks, honey. Appreciate you, Coach Martina. I make a concerted effort just to try to respond to all of them, or at least as many as I can, because even if it takes a week, because to that person,
it matters.
I don't know. I just always think about that person, and you might be the one inspiring them. So thanks for your question, honey.
All right. Thank you, Elizabeth. I appreciate it. You're awesome.
Oh, thank you. You're awesome too, hon. I love seeing you here each day. All right, Keisha.
So I cheat. I send a global happy birthday message. I mean, thank you for the happy birthday message. And then I have 3 responses that I create and I put on my clipboard and I copy and paste those responses, but they all sound alike. I'm only talking to you.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
I got
You
your
know,
birthday message. Thank you so much. So I have the one that I haven't spoken to in a while. I have the ones for the friends and family, and then I have the ones of people I talk to regularly. And I give
right.
3 very different responses, and I just copy and paste whichever one makes sense.
See, I love that. I love that. And this is a question that we got asked a lot in contact mapping, you know, because when you practice all the things that Tom Chenault, myself, and Adrian have done for years, you're going to end up with like 50 plus text messages a day, like of stuff. If you're actually doing all your rotations, you're going to have more people to talk to than you can. And there comes a point where you do like what Keisha said, like you have kind of like some automatic responses too. At some point, maybe we can, I'll ask Don if he can give me the thing for the clipboard thing, and I'll show you some clipboard stuff too that'll make that easier for birthday things also. Maybe I could do that next week when I get home. I'll show you a couple shortcuts that we use. Thanks for that, Keisha. Let's go over to Jennifer. Hi, gorgeous. Trying to get you unmuted.
Okay, there we go. Sorry about
Hi,
that.
honey.
Hi, I'm so bummed. I'm trying to figure out if I can get my appointment changed. But
okay.
So with this birthday thing, I will tell you, a friend of mine shared this with me years ago, and it has changed everything for when I respond to people's birthdays. And so I make 3 videos, what I do, and I sing horribly, but I sing happy birthday. And then I tell them, or I ask them, I said, in lieu of a gift, may I pray for you or send you well wishes? And it creates a conversation. And that has led to so many people telling me things that I never thought they would tell me about, that I honestly pray for. That's my, but if praying isn't your thing, to say, give well wishes. And it has changed everything in my business. And I'm not trying to get somebody to sign up or anything. It's that true heart to heart connection. And so I have 3 videos, and people are like, well, you don't say, so I just say happy birthday to you, happy birthday, happy, and people are like, well, you're not sending it specifically to them. I'm like, yes, I am. Yes, I am. And I send it in love. I always send it out with love. And
these are some big points of what Jennifer's talking about. And for those of you guys who don't know, Jennifer's really large in her company. Like she's very, very successful. And I think one of the greatest ways to build success and keep it, and here's the thing, Jennifer, like that's the thing, it's retention, right? It's retention of all of that. And it's really done through those relationships, through what exactly you're talking about, is really loving on people authentically for who they are, and just being that person in the spotlight and out of the spotlight. Like, and that's where a lot of leaders miss it. They're great on, but in the background, they're a different person. And when you live this lifestyle, I think it makes it a lot easier to be this way with people.
No, and I love people. I just love people.
Me too. Me too.
Yes, I know you do. Exactly.
We're a lot alike. I love it. Thank you so much for that, honey. All right. I'd like to showcase a post before we do wrap up. Let me come over to Deborah. Deborah, you put one in here. Let's go ahead and grab you real quick. And we're going to do share screen. And here we go. All right. So this Memorial Day, let's take a moment to honor the brave souls who sacrificed everything for our freedom. Let us continue to fight for what they died for. Let us share the difference between Memorial and Veterans Day. Let me share the difference between Memorial and Veterans Day. Memorial Day honors service members who have died in the military service. Did you lose someone who died on duty, serving our country? If so, drop their name in the comment below. Sorry for your loss. We send you hugs from a grateful nation. Veterans Day, honor all those who served in the military. Remember and cherish the sacrifice. Memorial Day is remember and cherish the sacrifice. Hashtag, is that supposed to be hashtags? Because they look like
Yeah, I do stars and not the hashtags.
Oh, okay. All right. The only thing about doing it that way is that they can't be searched and they won't come up if somebody searches it. If you don't care about searching, it doesn't matter.
Okay.
So, Deborah, what would you like to see come out of this post?
Well, my goal was just one, to get people to understand there is a big difference between Memorial Day and Veterans Day, because I'm a veteran and people will come and they will, wish me happy Memorial Day. And it's like, you don't understand Memorial Day. And so just trying really to give some information and clear that up so that the people who deserve the honor get it.
Yeah, that makes sense. I like that a lot. Do you have any pictures of people who have served that have passed away?
I do, but I don't have any that died in the line of duty. Okay.
All right. Okay. So I'm not sure what else to do with this post. It's a beautiful post. I think the only thing that could make it a little bit more heart connecting with people is to see some faces in there as well. But if you don't have that, that's fine. But thank you so much for this post, and thank you for thank you for serving. Thank you for the honor of what you have done for our country. Because without people making that decision, we wouldn't have what we have today. So thank you, Deborah.
No, you're welcome.
All right. Steve.
Hello.
Hello there. Do you have a post?
Yeah.
Okay.
Put it in there.
All right. Let me go find it.
Sorry about earlier. I've been having trouble too with my connection.
No worries. I was just teasing you. Let's go over to this post right here. Okay. We've got another post right here. And let's look at this one. Okay. Transformation Tuesday is here. Living my new beach lifestyle has been a game changer. It's refreshing to be close to my elderly parents while meeting and connecting with a fantastic new group of friends. It also let me do my online coaching sometimes right on the beach. Exactly. Now that's the perfect corner office. I took a big leap leaving my home state with all of the friends and family I left behind. But sometimes you got to follow your heart and your gut. Moving to the beach just felt right, and I was looking for a new adventure. It was tough at first because I didn't know many people, but when I started joining clubs. Okay, is that supposed to be joining or going?
Yeah.
Okay, because you may want to change that, because what it sounded like at first when I read it was like I started going clubbing. And I'm like, if you're clubbing, I'm going to call Jennifer. We're going to have a talk, because I don't think that's where you want to find your lady. Maybe, but probably not. Okay. And my church, that's where it got confusing. I'm like, you're going clubbing and you're going to church. I'm like, okay. I'm not sure where he's going with this. No, I get it. Okay. It started to feel more like home. Now it's on to build my new house and new life. Here's to second chances and new beginnings. How about you? What's a lifestyle you would like to start? What is the place you would like to live at? Share your dream spot below. Only thing I'd add is, after share your dream spot below, I would say I'd love to give you some tips on how to get there.
Okay. Awesome.
Okay. because you've done it, right? So if
Yeah.
you've done it, all you have to do is be a few steps to somebody else, and you've got something to share to help somebody else start the same thing.
All right. Thank you, Jennifer. Not Jennifer. Thank you.
Hey, you know what? That's a compliment. She's awesome. Like I don't mind being a little Jennifer.
You are so similar. It's amazing. It is amazing.
Yeah. I think that's why I love her so much. We're so much fun. Thanks, Steve.
Thanks.
All right, let's go over to my Coach Martina, my favorite MJ. Hey, girl.
What's up?
What's up?
What's
Hey, I
up?
get balloons.
Thank you. Yeah, you know what? Because we're still partying on the patio over here. That's fine. You know what? Something's wrong with my Nowsite. It just is for 15 minutes now. It just keeps on spinning. I don't know what's going on. So I just actually want to give a shout out to Deborah for really, you know what, saying that and doing her post.
Yep.
Because that really just, for some reason, it just really, you know, kind of really gets my boil up a little bit in terms of, you know, people not seeing the difference. And I guess it's for the same reason that she does, is that we need to honor those people. I did that yesterday. I actually just shared a post I put, you know, like a year ago. Many years ago, I became a martial artist and got a black belt, and my uke was a black belt that was a Marine Reserve. And in 2005, he went over and they hit an MV and he was gone, you know, very close to Memorial Day. And to this day, it just, it chokes me up because I just remember all the memories that I had with him, you know, but it chokes me up even more of what he did to sacrifice for our country. And so I think Deborah is just spot on that people need to know the difference. You know, it's not about my dad who served in World War II, but because he came home alive and got to hung up his uniform. But you know what? My friend Mike didn't. And I think, you know, it's really important that we honor those people. So Deborah, thank you so much for doing that.
Beautiful. Thank you for sharing that. All right, let's go over to Keisha real quick, and then I've got to wrap this up. Keisha?
Yeah, I'm on the veterans kick too myself. So I would caution against putting up photos of your fallen, though, because although we all like to honor our losses, because I lost my husband also. So when I see folks posting him up that are close friends and stuff like that, it has one effect. But when I see people posting his picture because they're just kind of promoting something, it so hurts my feelings. Like, it hurts. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, no, I agree with you, Keisha. Any post has to be from the heart and has to be authentic. It's never about promoting something. So
yeah.
And actually, you make a really good point that that's about everything. You know, when we're making our lifestyle posts, it's really to help somebody else. It's about being a servant and helping other people, you know. And so thank you for that. Okay, guys, I have to wrap this up. Unfortunately, I've got a family situation that I have to go deal with now. So I love you all so much. We will be here tomorrow at 11 a.m. Eastern Time, 8 a.m. Pacific for My AI Live. And again, we're going to show you some ways of using the My AI system while traveling. We're also going to be live from ANMP. And I'm going to try to talk Adrian into doing some of those with me over the week. So that'll be fun too. So at the end of this week from the Association of Network Marketing Professionals event. So have a wonderful day. I will see you in the morning. And again, really it's about a servant's heart, right? It's about helping other people. And what Zig Ziglar said, you can have whatever you want as long as you help enough other people do that. So make everything authentic, make everything real, make everything from the heart, and have an amazing day, everybody. Love you all. Thanks so much, everybody. Bye, y'all.